Hi there! Join me to make a dark chocolate cake with cherry cream frosting. The decadent chocolate cake with the delicate cherry cream tastes magical. Try it this season. You'll be able to make it easily. Did you subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon for the latest updates? For the dry ingredients, I have 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour or maida. To this, I'll sift in 3/4 cups of dark cocoa powder, half a tablespoon of baking soda, 3/4 teaspoon of baking powder, half a teaspoon of salt. The sifting will release all the lumps in the cocoa powder. Use a whisk to mix everything very well. Keep this aside. Now I am using two 7-inch round pans to bake the cake in. I have lined the bottom with butter paper and used a brush to oil the sides. To make the buttermilk, I have used 3/4 cups of warm milk and I have added 3/4 tablespoon of vinegar. Give it a stir and let it rest for 5 minutes. Take a large bowl for the wet ingredients. This is 1.5 cups of castor sugar. Add in 1/4 cup of vegetable oil. So I measure out my cocoa powder in this 1/4 cup. Crack in 2 eggs, large ones. The egg should be at room temperature. Give it all a mix. That's nice and pale. A teaspoon of vanilla essence and mix to combine. Add in the dry ingredients in 3 parts, alternating with the buttermilk in 2 parts. So I'll just mix it without running the motor. You don't want to overbeat and develop the gluten in the flour, and just run it. That's it. Add in half of the buttermilk. Mix it in. Second part of the flour. Mix it. The remaining buttermilk. Mix it in. This batter is going to be really watery and runny. The last part of the flour and mix it well. Scrape the sides. This is 3/4 cups of hot water that I'll add into the batter. So here goes, and mix it in. That's it. Pour it into the prepared tins. If you like the recipe, share the link on social media and help me reach out to more people. Just try and get roughly the same amount in each. Bake them in a preheated oven at 170 degrees for about 15 to 20 minutes or until they are done. Those are just out of the oven and they are perfectly cooked. So I'll just leave them to cool on the wire rack. For the cherry cream, I'm using some canned or tinned cherries. I have some whole here and I have some pitted cherries that I have chopped up finely. Let's whip up some chilled cream. The cream and the bowl are absolutely chilled, and I'm using the stand mixer today. We'll get it going at a slow speed. Once it froths up, I'll add in a few tablespoons of icing sugar and then beat on high till firm peaks are formed. Take out about 1.5 cups of the whipped cream into a bowl and add in the chopped cherries. Mix it all up. And that's our cherry cream. Keep it aside. Time to demold the cakes. Flip it over. That should come off easily. Peel off the paper. If you want, you could just trim your cake top so that it becomes flat. I'm using my turntable and my offset spatula for decorating. Onto my cake board, I'll just add a layer of the whipped cream, then place my first layer bottom side up, some of the cherry syrup on top. It's always a lot of fun to soak the cake, the cherry cream, generous amount of it. Flatten it out with the spatula, offset spatula or a knife. Place the other layer on top. Press it down in place. Time for soaking with the cherry syrup. Run the spatula along the side to smooth out the cream. Cover the cake with the rest of the cream. First the top. Look at the pretty specks of cherries all over. And the sides. Smooth out the top and the sides as best as you can. Let's cut out a slice. Serve the cake as a tea time treat or as a party dessert and enjoy!